presentation. Of the NBA live on 2K. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch them.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 1. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Edwards a screen on Simons. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Conley, no good on that one.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. That one falls.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Simons. Here he goes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Reed. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. You know, the fighting spirit Nas Reed brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Reed passes to McDaniels. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And the shot goes down. Simons got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Takes the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
Throws it up high, and he jams it home with authority.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Grant outside, launches it, nails it from 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Simons passes to Grant. And he converts the layup. Grant's gotten his second bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Conley unable to get that one. Great D that time from Simons. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 11-point game.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Towns passes to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Simons. Conley with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys.
Out of bounds.
Well, I know he's frustrated about that. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Five ticks left in the opening quarter.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns, and at the forward slot, Monte Morris is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Thibault. Grant outside. It's picked off. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards for three. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Williams with the screen. Henderson for three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Morris with it. Henderson picks him up. Morris, a screen on Thibault. Edwards for three. And it's Portland with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Kicks it out Towns. Lets it go from 11. And another basket for Minnesota. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint. And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And it's Thibault missing.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Morris finds Towns. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Towns. Morris has got his first bucket in this one. Towns against Grant. Pass to Henderson. Grant with a screen on Morris. Outside for Grant. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Morris passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Elbow shot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Pass to Morris. Towns on a screen. Morris can't hit. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. It's Sharp on the wing. McDaniels covering. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Morris. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Thibault. 32 seconds left in the first half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
So both teams making some changes here. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Fast break, Minnesota. On the wing, Alexander Walker, guarded by Brogdon. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Reed, good.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Ayton, the screen on Warren. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
Yeah, you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We got Henderson. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Walker. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Alexander Walker, and he makes it on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Henderson against Conley, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
There's a screen. Brogdon from outside. From deep, Brogdon!
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
Reed, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Towns for three. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
The fadeaway. Pass to Henderson. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and he can't hit the second.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
It's Edwards on the wing. Reed sets a screen. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's Henderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Here's Towns. Pass to Reed. Henderson against Morris. Reed to screen on Henderson. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Towns. From deep three-point range, Edwards can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Ayton, puts the move on, and Ayton with the stuff.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Simon has checked in for Henderson.
Number 1, Ant-Man.
Here's Alexander Walker. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Edwards a screen on Ayton. Towns passes to Reed. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Pass to Simons. Back to Sharp. There's the triple. On target from range. Sharp's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thibault on the wing. He's got 5. Sinks the tray. Thibault's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Reed a screen on Thibault. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Sharp. He's got 7. Grant the screen. Sharp passes to Graham. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Portland looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 17 on the court for Minnesota. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morris passes to McDaniels. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
You're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
Simons outside. Up and in on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Murray. McDaniels inside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Here's Ayton. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
They get the rebound. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Towns outside. It's good.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
The 3 from Ayton. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A slam dunk by Reed.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Morris. Simons with it, picked up by Reed. And that one is hammered home.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
McDaniels against Simons.
Timberwolves foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Pass to Edwards. Simons against Conley. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Goes to
Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it.
Oh, my goodness. Wow! Bring it home!
Great teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Three-pointer sharp. They get it again. Back to Simons. For three. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Thibault with a steal. On the break. Ayton inside. Guarded by Edwards. And Ayton gets it to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Thibault finds Simons. The three ball. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards looking for an opening. Fires away from way outside. No good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Showing that they're the far superior.
Courts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Jones, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And here is Simon. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones sets the pick for Irving. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a 5-point game. And it goes down 2 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
And Doncic gets it to go.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka. You must contest.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Yes, to Sharp. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Green kicks to Doncic. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Trailblazers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside, Jones. Jones sets the pick for Irving. Back to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Ayton a screen on Green. And it's Simons off the drive. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The 3 for Doncic.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Ayton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get it sort of a throwback. You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
The shot's good from Irving.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
And Ayton gets double teamed. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Green, the screen. Here's Irving. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Here's Ayton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic outside. Powell for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way with... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Green, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Jones. Here's Sharp. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Passes it to Powell. Back to Doncic. From the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Trailblazers leading by 4. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
No problem knocking that one down. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And it's Sharp missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Brogdon with it. Jones covering. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Irving comes to help. Good D by Irving. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside, Green. Here's Powell. He has 5. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by Williams. Defended by Jones. They get it back. Crafty move. And then Williams slams it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Jones. That's slammed in by Jones.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Henderson, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Irving passes to Powell. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Powell's got 7 points.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Powell sends a screen for Doncic. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway from outside. The shot missing. Stolen away. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Mavericks trail by 10. We've got Scoot Henderson. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Walker out there with Rob Williams. That's the group on the floor for Portland. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing...
Henderson.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Now, here's Exum. Henderson defending. Washington kicks to Exum. From down in the low post, it goes. Exum's got 5 points so far.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Henderson attacking. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Produced screen on Brogdon. Hardy passes to Gafford. Williams with the block. Henderson looking it over. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead. Here's Hardy. Another three for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Hardaway for three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Covered by Gafford. Williams a screen. No good from outside.
Portland foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team.
Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded by Brogdon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Mavericks shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here's the screen from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Exum passes to Hardy. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Exum.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Back to Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Washington with this screen on Henderson. Exum passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The assist.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Williams. There's a screen by Williams. Now Henderson. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Hardy passes to Washington. Exum deciding where to go with it. Gafford sets the pick for Exum. And the pass to Gafford. He's off on that one. Nice D from Williams. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Walker from deep. The kick out to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now, here's Exum. Henderson defending. Exum passes to Gafford. Out to Hardaway. Gafford is screen on Walker. Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everything.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the small forward.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the dunk by Grant.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Green kicks to Powell. Doncic outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Portland leading by 7. Ayton in the corner. Grant against Irving. Grant goes in.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Doncic feeling it out. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Simons. Grant with a screen on Green. Simons from outside. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. For 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Green against Simon. Drives to the hoop. Ayton in the high post. And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Mavericks trail by 11. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic outside. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Here's Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Grant for 3. Traps in the tray. Grant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Irving's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Jones. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Irving for three. Got a piece of it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Grant gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Grant's got 10 points in just the second half. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He hits the second from the line. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 11. Dishes to Jones. Green passes to Jones. Irving way outside. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Right wing. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Doncic gets to Green. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Thibault. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grant for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic with it. The dish now to Powell. From deep three-point territory. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they...
numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Here's Doncic. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns against Irving. Towns, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving on the wing, Jones. And we're about a minute into the first, and it's Doncic missing.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Towns for three. He buries it from three. Towns has got 5 points.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if he let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Wow, that's good.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. Let's go with a three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Green against Conley. The three. Reed. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell. Towns with a rebound.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Really left him alone that time. Give him 8 points now.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels up top, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Doncic against McDaniels. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
A gifted scorer. Luka's going to find a way to get the shots up that he wants to take.
Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. That shot off. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. It's a 5-point game. Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. For 3, Powell gets the 3-ball to go. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Doncic. Takes it inside. And Doncic with the jam.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Irving. Powell with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a two-handed jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Powell covers. Edwards a screen on Powell. Towns, that's good.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Powell outside. Fires for 3. That shot off the mark. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The T-Wolves on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Morris. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And he jams it home with authority.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Up to Powell. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Hardy. Washington a screen. Hardy, the pass to Gafford. Here's Hardy. Back to Gafford. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Warren's checked in. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Morris. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Hardy, guarded by Edwards. Here's Washington. Dallas, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
Gafford with a screen on Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Hardy's shot is good. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Hardy grabs the board. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Gafford. An easy two on the layup. And now just a three-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's McDaniels, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's Gafford missing for Minnesota. They've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Outside Conley. On the take. And Gobert showing some mobility. 5 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Pass to Hardy. Gafford the screen. Fires it. Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. He can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And here's Gafford. Washington outside for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And Anderson subbed in for McDaniels.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Gafford. Uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Anderson finds Reed. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Reed's got 5.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
T.J. Warren out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And so he makes both from the line. Timberwolves shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Puts it up. And that one's long.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Gafford the screen. Kicks it out to Hardaway for the tie. Washington right side. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Towns for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. 14 points for him.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition. He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Here's Hardaway, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter. You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Here's Edwards. Nice!
Oh, big finish! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Morris deciding where to go with it. And Edwards, here we go. Lets it go from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Hardaway. He drops it from range. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow.
Power it home! Oh, wow! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Warren. McDaniels is checked in for Anderson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Powell finds Green. For the lead. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Powell. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Green against Conley. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Jones. And he dunks it down.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
The kick out to Conley. Can't get it to fall. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. And here's Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. And he converts the layup.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Powell outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Second team foul. In for the Wolves.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 4. Towns outside. There's the triple. No good that time. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it.
The previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Mavericks ahead, leading by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Green. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Doncic against McDaniels. They get the rebound. Outside for Green. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got his first 2 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Conley, a screen on Jones. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Reed. Powell's shot is off. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Doncic against Towns. Pass to Green. Now Irving. To the middle. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. The Timberwolves trail. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Conley finds Edwards. Driving to the back.
What you say? Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Powell, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic throws it down. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Mavericks with the rebound. Down low. Here's Jones. Green, the pass to Powell. Jones against McDaniels. Back to Powell. And stolen by Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Puts up a three. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Jones, the pass to Powell. Doncic on the wing. Three-pointer. That's a miss. His sixth miss in 11 tries. Pass to Reed. Back to Daniels. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Irving against McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a three, and they'll keep possession. From deep, here's Doncic. Laces one from three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
McDaniels from long range. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Reed. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're losing by one. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Edwards against Jones. Edwards looking for an opening. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that one misses.
Tough spot for McDaniels. Got to really lock in and focus and take his time here.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by one. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
This is what it comes down to. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Substitution for your Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson.
Here's Doncic. It's good!
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And Minnesota calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
Not enough time to catch and shoot there. They'll have to tip it off the inbound pass to get it up and down.
Money!
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a performance.
We'll look. Over these teams, Smitty, very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. And the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Kicks it out to Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family. But you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Simons with the ball. Working on McDaniels.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Here's Towns driving to the basket. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
I tell you what, you better watch out. He is on fire here today.
Here's Thibault. Lays it up and banks it in.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
With the crossover, and Conley puts it in.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Ayton up top. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Conley with the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 7. Here's Ayton. Grant with a screen on Edwards. Thibault, the pass to Grant. It's stolen by Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And he drives in. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Up top, Edwards. He has 7.
Not known for his ball handling. Edwards showing, though, he has got some skill.
Here's Grant. And the rejection by Towns. Outside Conley. The pass to Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stop.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
you gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Simons with the ball. Working on McDaniels. A nice shot by Simons.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Conley kicks to Edwards. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Reed. Still without a basket. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. It's good. This game is all even.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Reed kicks to Edwards. Back to Reed. Shoots over Grant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Portland, the wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Thibault. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thibault's got his second basket of the game.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Morris. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Sharp going inside. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
This game has rounded out since he came into the league. Sharp can spot up, create for himself. He's got a lot of ways to make a difference. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Morris finds Edwards. Launches a 3. Cuts off the pass. And now Portland on the break. From 15 feet away. Here's Ayton. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's special.
Here's Towns. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Grant kicks to Ayton. Dishes it to Henderson. Takes a 3. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now here's Henderson. Still yet to score. Ayton. Reed with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Anderson with it, guarded now by Morris. And Grant now top of the key. Into the lane. Back to Henderson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Ayton attacking. Nifty move. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Pass to Reed. Right side Towns. Three-pointer. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Reed. Morris finds Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
Grown man strength from Grant. Just punishing the defense with these type of plays.
Minnesota making some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Monte Morris. Portland also making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Walker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Sharp. Here's Henderson.
Oh, did you see that?
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley for 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Passes to Reed. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Alexander Walker. To stop the run. They grab their own miss. And it's Towns on the follow.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Out to the right wing. Back to Brogdon. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Alexander Walker into the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Timberwolves trail by 7. And here's Towns. He's got 7. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Gobert, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Portland. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Conley surveying the D. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert in the corner. 5 on the clock. Towns for three. Rebound by Williams. Portland leading by 9. There's the pass to Walker. Henderson outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards kicks to Conley. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Conley's got 8.
What confidence from Mike Conley, even from way, way out. He drains the deep shot like it's nothing.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Now Brogdon. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's Edwards on the wing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Poked away.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Outside, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Warren subbed in for Towns. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Ayton's checked in. Now, here's Brogdon. And that one's good by Henderson.
Timeout.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And then for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Walker. Sharp comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson.
And Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
The Timberwolves shoot their first free throws of the game. And Conley drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
I bet coach is loving what Anthony Simons is doing. Always nice to see a scorer at his best.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
There's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Clock up 2 there. Reeves got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting and wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
And Ayton throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Down low. And stolen by Thybulle. For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
This is the area of the game we've seen lots of improvement by Alexander Walker.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Ayton wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. The rebound by Sharp.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line. So hard to ask for much more than that.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Here's Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Fires for three. The shot, no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room, Head. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Trailblazers, the wingman is Sharp and Thibault. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his third foul so far. Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Morris. And a switch here also for Portland. Grant's checked in. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Thybulle can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 10. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Towns. Passes it to Reed. Grant against Edwards. From past the arc. Here's Reed. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 23, Monte Morris.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Ayton in the corner. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I love the confidence. And Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flood. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Blazers on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And he's good on the second. Portland leading by 15. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Forcing his way through. Simons doesn't hold back against the inside defense.
Pass to Reed. Edwards inside. Defended by Thybulle. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 10-1 run. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Inside. Edwards. That's good. That's now 26 points for Anthony Edwards.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Simons. Minnesota with the rebound. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Thybulle. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Edwards, that's good.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Simons finds Ayton. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final. That's a great dunk.
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And there's the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win.
at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Doncic. Driving inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Simons with it. Irving picks him up. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Graham. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Outside Jones. Doncic against Thibault. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Matisse Thibault.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Green against Simons. Inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Irving looking around. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's Simons with a three. Pure from three-point range. Simons got 5 points.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Doncic outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 5. Jones from outside. That shot, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's Doncic missing. For Portland, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Powell passes to Doncic. Knocks down the triple. He's got 10.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. They really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Now here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. That ties the game. Doncic has got 16 points now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. Out to Powell. Doncic outside. Jones with a screen on Thibault. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another three.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Pass to Thibault. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
It's been all about Jeremy Grant for Portland. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the act. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Derek Jones. He's out there with Dwight Powell. Josh Green out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Exum in at the 2-guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Anthony doing a great job of seeing the floor, and a nice dish from Simons there.
Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The shot's good. Thibault's got 6. And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Powell, a screen on Thibault. Powell outside. Pass to Jones. Now Doncic. The fader. Doncic, count it.
Man, I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Here's Grant. Here's Sharp, defended by Jones. Thibault passes to Ayton. Another shot. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Jones with a screen on Thibault. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Thibault, that's good. Thibault's got 6 in the quarter. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent, until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Hardy, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The showy move by the Rook. Henderson putting it on a string.
Outside, Green. Left side, Jones. Pulls it from the corner. The offensive rebound. Green against Walker. And it's hammered home by Green.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. For three, Hardy. And the Mavericks, another three.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Henderson. Defense right on him. To the wing, right side. Buries it from three. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Here's Exum into the lane, and he buries his first look. There's 39 seconds left in the second period. And there's the screen. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Walker. Henderson with it. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Henderson's got 6 here in the quarter.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Hardy's shot is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Walker's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Scoot Henderson out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Walker. Then there's Robert Williams. From the arc, drains the triple. He's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Gafford finds Washington. For 3, Hardaway. Williams grabs the board.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
They set a pick. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. To the wing on the left. Outside Walker. Pass to Henderson. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Exum. Drills it from deep. Exum's got his second basket of the night.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Henderson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Exum passes to Gafford. Washington outside. Pass to Exum. The 3 is up. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And here's Henderson. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Exum passes to Hardaway. Here he goes. Count it. Good. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Hardy, pass to Hardaway. Gafford with a screen on Walker to the inside. Pass to Hardy. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 4. Henderson scanning the floor. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Henderson for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. From downtown. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Doncic, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 12.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
And here's Doncic outside. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Irving against Brogdon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. No one covering. Kyle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Williams, a screen on Irving. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Powell with the stuff.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Defended by Jones. Down low.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. He does not get the second one. Doncic with it. Powell outside for the tie. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And time for a short... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Anthony Simon.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Derek Jones. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Portland trailing here. And it's Simons penetrating. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Irving against Grant. Powell sets a screen. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-point line.
Here's Grant. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Here's Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And Dallas with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Doncic against Thibault. A nice shot by Doncic. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Outside Jones. The three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Mavericks foul. Dwight Powell. First personal foul. First.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's the three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even strong. I mean, just something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen. Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Simons outside. Launches a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Powell outside. Pass to Green. Back to Powell. And he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Grant with a screen on Green. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Thibault. To the middle. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Jones sets a screen to the paint. Doncic outside. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. And stolen by Irving. It's a one-on-one situation. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Puts it up off the inbound. Out to Powell. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash!
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope, every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And the Mavericks call time here. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. They could win it. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Thibault. The finish. No good. Good D by Doncic.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Portland leading. Simons with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Simons. He takes it in. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
So much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball. Creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
Ayton passes to Grant. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Doncic right side. And Doncic with the jam.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Green against Simons. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Irving for three. Knocks down the long J.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Now here's Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Outside Irving. Takes it inside. Doncic on the wing. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
First team foul.
That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, being called upon to win a game for them.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Simons against Green. Ayton, a screen on Green. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Drafted first overall, Ayton has had to deal with some high expectations from the very start of his career. He's looking to deliver right here.
And so he drops them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Doncic passes to Jones. Now here's Powell. Jones with a screen on Ayton. Back to Jones. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up!
Want to score in the NBA? picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton, a screen on Green. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And Dallas calls time here. Here's Doncic. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to lay down. Here we go. Now Simons. Grant outside. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Grant's got 28 points for the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Back to Jones. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Simons against Green. Ayton's got space. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Powell outside. Back to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Thibault. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
He puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ayton, a screen on Green. Here's Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. He just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Green with a screen on Grant. Jones from outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And that one's good. Irving.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Grant with a screen on Green. And it's Simons penetrating. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. It's Powell on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Pass to Thibault. Fires for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Irving with it. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Double overtime games are so great.
Straight take. Gonna look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Doncic kicks to Powell. It's Powell on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And here's Edwards from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. Powell, no one around him. Another 3 for Dallas.
Listen, what we know is this guy is a good finisher, and Powell now trying to extend that range, make people respect him out beyond the arc.
And Towns gets it to go.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's Towns. He kicks it to McDaniels. Screen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Now here's Jones. Doncic finds Jones. Oh, good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's the screen for 3. Edwards hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 10.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Here he goes. The pass to Washington. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley the pass to Reed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lets the 3 fly, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now McDaniels after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 19 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Conley following the three-point basket by Dallas. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his third assist on the night. Washington with the screen on Edwards. Irving with a clean look on another three for Dallas.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Here's Reed. Top of the key, Conley. Back to Reed. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks trail by 10 on the wing. Irving fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The kick out to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Doncic finds Jones. Outside Irving. Foul for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Outside Irving. Washington kicks to Irving. Latre. Out to Doncic. Jacks up a three. And Doncic with the triple.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Edwards, that's good. And that's now 27 points for Anthony Edwards.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The three, drills it from outside. Edwards got 30.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Powell for three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, the emphatic three-point answer from Dwight Powell. Nice.
Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Edwards with the screen for Morris. And finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
The kick out to Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Now that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Right side, Edwards fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, D.A. Thank you.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Dwight Powell. Show them their range, Dwight.
Powell on the double team. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards flies in.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for Jones. Hardy, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Dante Exum in for Luka Doncic. And then for Minnesota, Reed, he's checked in for Towns. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Morris. Josh Green's checked in for Washington. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to shoot. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
2 shots.
Gafford cans them both. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Over to the wing. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Wide open look. The shot will not fall. Here's Hardy. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Rudy Gobert is out there with Reed. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Hardy, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
Now, do you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Green kicks to Gafford. Outside, Green. All the way up top, shot, high post, and he drops that one in. Hardaway's got his first 2 points of the night.
No, silky smooth from the mid-range. Hardaway Jr., that form is on point.
Gobert, the pass to Reed. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Exum deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Anderson dishes to Gobert.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
The Timberwolves have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Buries it from three-point range. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conley kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Launches it. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks trail by 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And that one drops for him.
Assist goes to
Gobert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Exum's shot is off.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Such a wide open look. Edwards got 45 points.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. To the wing right side. Pocket 6. Pass to Hardy. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Edwards. Towns kicks to Gobert. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the 3. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Hardy.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And Exum with the clear path to the hoop. Hardy, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. And it's Towns penetrating. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's on the bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Blocked again. Green kicks to Hardaway. The pass to Hardy. Back to Hardaway. About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. He dishes it to Exum. Hardaway against Conley. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, Dante Exum doing a little bit of everything right now. Pretty pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Green no good on that one. And the dunk by Powell.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Morris into the lane. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter. What has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Green is out there with Powell. And it's Jones in at the small forward. It's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Dallas. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anderson's checked in. And here's Morris for three. The shot, no good. The Mavericks trail it. The three for Doncic. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And Anderson has it in the corner. He takes it in. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
Pass to Powell. Morris against Doncic. Powell, the pass to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for T.J. Warren. Edwards has come in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Monte Morris.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Monte Morris comes in for Michael Conley. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Morris kicks to McDaniels. This is to Towns. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Wasted no time on that one. Powell's got 26.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's McDaniels, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Powell for 3. Washington kicks to Powell. Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Luka on the move. And the dunk by Doncic.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Irving, and the Timberwolves call timeout. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Minnesota making some changes. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker, and it's Mike Conley in for Morris. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Towns, the pass to Reed. A 3-ball. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And the foul called on Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Powell for 3. Mission incomplete. His 5th miss in 14 tries. Towns for three. The Mavericks pull it in.
This has reached desperation time.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Powell. A second chance effort. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
But gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The offensive rebound.
Boy, defense probably happy with this foul. It's on P.J. Washington to make them regret it.
Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Washington.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Towns.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Powell kicks to Washington. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. Misses there. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.